My friends, it is a sad, sad day. What you are looking at is a broken pair of Krakens. So I had to take my little kitty ears off, and unfortunately they don't work on the headset that I have been using for a little bit. See, it completely busted off. It's so sad. It's supposed to be the other end of this. Let me see, I'll show you. This is so sad. This right here. Oh, see, it's the other half and it can't be fixed, which is really stinking sad. So, the other day they kind of got bent, and but they were still working. They were working fine. They had just gotten a little bit damaged, but they weren't broken. But this morning, my dog was under my desk and he got spooked and he went running out from under my desk. He got wound up in the cord and pulled and pulled and pulled and completely snapped them in half. So, yeah, I mean, the damage has been done, my friends. I can't fix that. It's not something I can fix. So I'm pretty sad about that. The only thing that is semi-redeeming is the fact that I have a semi-new Bose headset, which is amazing, my friends. I absolutely adore them. The sound is fantastic and I love it, but I did like having a backup set with my Kraken still. Those are the only headsets that fit my Kitty Kraken ears because these were actually designed for the Kraken itself. So these don't really fit on my other headset, which is a bummer because I love those cat ears. And the other thing about my Bose headset that I don't like is that when I use them in the wireless setting, which is what I bought them originally for, that and guys, Bose, so the sound is amazing. Unfortunately, it does have a slight delay. Now that normally doesn't bother me at all except when I'm editing my videos, because that is when timing is everything and it's kind of off, so it screws things up. So honestly, I don't know. But it is a sad day because I loved my Razer Krakens. Those were amazing. And they're not even that old, guys. I haven't even had them for that long. We picked up the Bose headset a few weeks ago or so, and I absolutely adore them. The sound made my Krakens sound like poop, if I'm completely honest. But like I said, when it comes to editing, if I use them when they're without the cord, then I have delay. Plus, they require that I plug them in and charge them all the time. The charge on them doesn't last very long, so I have gripes. But as far as what they feel like, the sound, how well they fit my head, these, my friends, these headphones are amazing. They're a little on the spendy side, but if you want a pair that is super comfortable and that has absolutely stunning sound, then I highly recommend them. Like I said, I told you the two things that really bother me. If you use them when they are wireless, then you get a little bit of a delay in sound. It's very, very minor, but it affects it when you are editing videos. And then they do require that you plug them in. I have to plug them in almost every single night or they will die on me. And so I've been using in combination with my Krakens. So when these die, because I forget to plug them in, when they die I've been using my Krakens, or when I'm editing I've been using them. So that's kind of the poopers. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that because it was a very sad day in the Rubenap household. Overall, today has been a good day. It's been a pretty good day. I got a lot accomplished. My homie went to work today because it's Friday. Happy Friday, by the way. And so he had things to do, so he was gone. I was able to keep Arya fairly quiet, and I was able to get some recordings done of my new Let's Play, the Indiana Jones and Jungle Adventures. I was able to get some episodes, so that was really fun, just to sit back and play and have fun and record. When it came to editing them, oh my goodness, guys, let me tell ya. I want to say that I watched through each of those videos, and I want to say I had like 4 videos. I watched through all 4 of them like 3 times total. And you guys may wonder, what the heck are you doing? Okay, so I gotta tell you, it was a bit of a nightmare, and I want to like apologize right now for episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4 that are online if the quality of sound is not there. So I went through and I edited, I think it was episode 5, 6, 7, and I was partway through episode 8, when I discovered that when I said something about the sound, I was like, can you guys hear this or something? When I was doing my reviews, I couldn't hear it. When I was editing my video, I couldn't hear what they were hearing. It's because when I was editing my first videos, 1 through 4, my ears were plugged because I've been sick, as you guys know. And so I couldn't really tell either way with how the sound was. But apparently, my sound, I had my settings for my game sounds and for my recording in my edit program. I had it like -12, and that might not mean a whole lot to you guys because if you don't edit, then it may not make a lot of sense. But obviously, well, I gotta tell you, so when you record everything, it's at 0. It's not anything louder, and it's not anything that has been shooshed, basically. And I had it from 0, I had it all the way down to -12 something, or something like that. So a lot of the game sounds you couldn't hear. I have had, mostly recently because I've been sick, I've been having to take my sound files and put those at 5 or 7, so I've upped them. But anyways, when I was editing my last video that I had done today, I realized you could not hear what I wanted you to hear because my ears popped, and I was like, oh my gosh, you can't hear it still. And I had kind of assumed that you couldn't hear it, so it didn't even cross my mind. So I had to go back and I had to fix like full edits on these videos of all the ones that I had done. And my videos are between 15 and 20 minutes long, because that's what I like to make my Let's Play episodes, you know, like 15, 20 minutes. And so I watched those videos the first time through when I was editing. The second time when I was going through it, because I had to do some fiddling with the sound. Then I got a brilliant idea, but it was kind of brilliant and kind of like, why didn't you think of this in the first place? And why do you do things like this to yourself? So you will notice in episode 5 and then on, whenever I pause the game, I've added background music because it makes everything sound a little more exciting. It covers up some of my weird inflections because I speak loud and soft because I'm sick and my voice is not projecting correctly. So it kind of masks that a little bit. And it just kind of gives the whole video itself some continuity with each other. Like, in my opinion, I think it makes it sound more polished and it looks better. So once I discovered that I should add music throughout all of those things like that, I went through the videos again and I added music in those places. So thankfully, I have them all edited and they are rendered. I just have to upload them to YouTube. Tomorrow, number 5, so when you guys see this video, number 5 will also be posted so you can see what I'm talking about. But anyways, that was kind of like my snafu or whatever that happened today. I was excited because I got to record a bunch of videos, and then it was just a nightmare with editing. It took me hours to edit these videos. And so there's that. I hope you guys enjoy them. I'm not saying that sarcastically or meanly, like, oh my gosh, I put so much work into it. I hope you enjoy them. I'm genuinely saying I hope you enjoy them. Because I had a lot of fun recording those. It kind of gave me a little bit of a hiccup when it came to editing. The other thing that throws monkey wrenches into it is that I have to keep chopping out bits of footage when I'm coughing because nobody wants to hear that. And I realize a couple times during my vlogs I've left it in, but for the most part I've been trying to edit those all out. So anytime that my videos don't mesh perfectly and there is either they don't mesh perfectly or there's a transition that happens, that might be because I had to cut out a bunch of coughing because it's just a nightmare. But anyways, hopefully that's getting better. I did take medicine last night and I actually slept like a baby. My husband gave me like NyQuil pills and it completely knocked me out and I was dead to the world until like 9 o'clock this morning. And when I got up at 9 o'clock, I was like really hazy and just like, oh my gosh, I slept so good. But it was wonderful because I slept really good and I've been needing to get the sleep to get over this. I've been trying to drink a lot more fluids. I don't know. I'm really trying to kick this because, guys, I've been thinking about this and I have been off and on battling being sick since before my birthday, which was in January, the last day of January, but still. So, like, we'll say the last few days in January, I was battling the sickness the sore throats or runny noses, and I was pretty much keeping it at bay until that time when I was literally knocked on my backside when I had fever and everything. But before that, the whole like month or something, I was kind of battling it the whole time, right? And I'm still sick. Like, this is crazy. We're into March. It is like, even if it wasn't before my birthday, so I'll be generous, okay? And I'll say I really got sick in February before Valentine's Day. Well, we're into March. Valentine's Day is the 14th. So I've been sick for a long time, and I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like, I'm done with this. I'm over it. And it's not to the point where, like I said, I've told people before that I don't want to go to the doctor because it's just going to cost me money. They're going to tell me what I already know, which is my body's just taking a little bit more time to get over this. You know, take cough suppressants, take it easy, eat your chicken noodle soup, drink a lot of water, yada, yada, yada. I already know that. And they're going to charge me for it because last year my husband went in for the same kind of thing because he was sick and it wouldn't go away for like a month or 2 months even. He was coughing and it wasn't going away. And that's what they told him. They just said, "Oh, honey, we're sorry. That sucks to be you," and sent him on his way. So I'm like, well, I don't really want to go to the doctor for that, but I'm so sick and tired of being sick and tired, guys. Like, I'm tired of it. If I get like wheezy or anything happens where I think it's like tipping the scales for like pneumonia or something, yes, trust me, I will go in if I have to. But so far, it seems like really dry coughs at the moment. Whenever I take the cough suppressants, it seems to really dry me up. It dries my nose up, dries my throat up and everything. So those things are a godsend. They're wonderful. And between that and getting extra sleep, I'm really hopeful that I'm on the mend. The other day, I thought we were good to go, and then I had a couple fitful nights back to back and coughing fits galore, and it was horrible, and my voice got crappy and really raspy again, and I'm still dealing with that portion of it. But I don't know. I'm just hoping that it goes away because I'm totally done with it. Like, I'm over it, guys. I'm over it. And I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing me complain about being sick. But anyways, let's move on off of the sick topic because I did finish another book. So the other day after I finished Shadow Fires by Dean Koontz, I started another book, and it was a shorter book series because it was a twofer book. So it was, I believe it was Debbie Maycomber, and it had 2 books in it, and I'd already read the first one, so I had the second one to read, and it was, what was it called? Like The Courtship of Somebody? The Courtship of Carol Summers. I'm like 90% sure that's what it was. But I already finished that one. That one is done. I'm done with that one. It was really good. That sounded really bad, like I'm like done with it. No, I'm actually really finished with it. It was a cute book. I enjoyed reading it. It's just a shorter story because the novel itself was probably 400, 500 pages, maybe 3. I don't know. I'm going to say like 400 pages, but that was 2 books in one. So it was a really short read, and it was really cute. Anyways, I started another one. So behind my husband's lazy boy in, well, the computer room where I sit, so the chair that sits behind me, actually in that corner I have a reusable bag of books that I have gotten at the library where they have the give and take book section. I have a bunch of books stashed there, and I have another one back there where I put the books I've read into. So I dug into the other one, and granted most of them are romance novels in that book, in the bag, because a lot of people read those. They're read and tosses. People don't keep them. You know, they're really popular. And if you're looking for other genres, they're not as easy to find there. It's harder to find those books. But romance novels there are like literally like a dime a dozen. They're everywhere. So most of the books back there are romance novels. But that's also where I got Shadow Fires, just an FYI. But anyways, the new book that I started is this one. It is a Nora Roberts read this time, which I love her stuff because it's not always mushy-gushy. A lot of times it's, I don't know, she just writes really good, and honestly I like it. And it's called The Next Always. And it's book 1 of a trilogy, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, what I was saying is that, like, I like Nora Roberts because it isn't always just like a mushy-gushy love tale all the time. She has mystery in there sometimes, and sometimes it's really about the story itself, and it's like the love story is an afterthought, which I like because then it's not just a sappy romance, it's actually a really good, cute story. It's kind of like those adorable chick flick movies, I guess, without all of the hoopla. I don't know. They're really adorable. But anyways, this one seems really good so far. On the back of the book and in the front of the book, there was no like rundown of what the book was like, what was about. So I went into it blindly. So far, I am on like the second or third chapter already, so I've read quite a bit. I sat in the bathtub for a long time because it sounded like a lot of fun and I was cold. But I sat there and read for a while, and I don't know, it's a really cute book so far. I'm excited to continue reading it. It's been really refreshing the past few days because I've had a time to read books that I want to read. I've had a time to play the games I want to play and just have a little bit of me time. My homie's been helping me out a lot with the tiny human, and I don't know, it's been really nice. It's been fairly laid back. I've had to still be mom, which can be hard at times because I don't always feel like being mom, but it's been pretty good. Overall, my week was pretty good. We'll just say that. My week was pretty good. But anyways, it's getting late. Honestly, it's probably at least 10 o'clock tonight. Yeah, it's probably close to 10. But I wanted to come in here and spill my guts to you guys because I figured, why not? You know, need some FaceTime. Some of you were really excited to see my face in the vlog the other day. Because all through the sickness I've been hiding or whatever, so it's kind of nice to be in front of the camera again nonetheless. I mean, I know this isn't like the perfect, and my hair probably looks funky, and I don't wear makeup all the time anyways, and I don't wear it every day. So yeah, this is me, and this is what I look like when I go to bed, this is what I look like when I get up, this is what I look like all the time, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with that, guys. But anyways, I just want to come in here and say hi to you guys for a little bit and just kind of chill and hang out, tell you what I was up to. Because the only footage I had for you today, other than myself, was the death of my Razer Kraken. Oh, I'm gonna miss those headphones because they're amazing. Anyways, guys, go out there and be a pineapple. Stand up tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.